Welcome to the studio. Yeah. It's currently Monday. It's almost 11:30. Today's our last day dog sitting in this house and trying to make the most of just having the space. And because I live streamed a few days ago, I kind of have had all my stuff just like sitting here. So I thought I would work on some demos because generally Mondays are kind of considered an off day in a sense. But yeah, I've really been itching to like figure out what I'm releasing next. So I've been digging through demos and it's been kind of like sparking a lot of stuff. So I want to work on some music. At least before we have to pack up. The people who own this place don't get back until like 9 o'clock tonight. So we basically have all day. In my digging, I discovered a song that looks like I'm calling it Restart. I'm thinking that's the one I wanna work on. And just dabbling a little bit thus far. The demo has the acoustic recorded in just like standard, but I think like something with like DADGAD would be kind of cool. Cause just the vibe, the way it's vibing, it just feels like that could fit. Dude, if my producer friends saw what I was doing right now, they'd probably be like, bro, we got our acoustic stereo mic'd up here, you know, chilling. It's been like an hour. I recorded the guitars and then I got carried away with like drum stuff. This is literally just like all drum stuff. I'm not gonna say that this is like gonna stay, but I don't know. This is one of the grooves I came up with. I may have gotten a little carried away. I don't know if it fully fits the song, but I don't know. It was kind of cool to begin with. Yeah, check one, check. Every day I wake up in the shadow of yesterday, 'cause
Italian sausage ravioli.
What? And we are back. Had some lunch. I helped Sierra do some chores and some packing up stuff. And I also booked a gig. Last minute gig this weekend, so that's good. Money. I already recorded the guitar and dropped D. Just very big chords. That's all I'm like coming up with right now. I panned that one hard left. I'm gonna see what it's like if I play some other big chords, but now I'm gonna play C shapes and I don't know, we'll see what happens here. So these are the rhythm electrics I just recorded, and I think this is the chorus. I just love that. Even just the like slight inconsistencies between the two guitars, like that stuff's just really fun to me. I could very well listen to this later and be like, yo, this sucks. Because that's happened many times before. We have since moved on from the demo. So every Monday I post on Patreon something I call a Monday update, which is where I just give a quick little brief update on what's kind of going on in my life, both like personally as well as musically. So that's what is uploading currently. And yeah, I think it's about time we're gonna have to start packing up soon. Taking our pooch and not our pooch for one last walk. Woo. Before we move out. Okay. You're free. Officially packing stuff up to leave this house. Yeah. Dogs have been fed for the last time. Sierra prepped a bunch of dinner. Pretty much got a bunch of our stuff out. And yeah, it's almost time to leave. This is always my least favorite part of these dog sitting gigs, is just the moving out. Because you don't realize how many things you just accumulate in a space until you have to all of a sudden get them all out. I just finished up at the studio space. Alec and them are actually back there working with stuff. But I swung through here just to drop off some clutter that we didn't want to have in the van. as we moved back in. So Sierra just wrapped up at the dog's house because she was trying to finish up some cooking projects. So I came here to drop off a bunch of stuff. She's finishing up there, and now we're basically gonna go meet up at a Planet Fitness to have dinner and call it a night. Just arrived at the Planet Fitness that we're parking at for the night. I beat Sierra. She should be here in about 10 minutes, and then we're gonna eat dinner and we're gonna chill for the night. Today's been kind of randomness, but also working on the demo just kind of reminded me of this quote that I guess I've been kind of just, I don't know, I've been dissecting and just like hearing in my head over and over. But to go fast, you have to go slow. And I feel like making music is a prime example of like that quote being like factual. Just because I went down some rabbit trails today and like I had a lot of fun. It was really nice to like work on a demo and just kind of, I got lost a little bit, just like entertaining some ideas that looking back, I know will not like make the final cut if the song even becomes anything, you know. But it just really scratched my brain in all the right ways and just like fed my soul. And it's just like one of those things that's a good reminder of like, as a creative, it just feels good to create sometimes and it not be about like, well, what's this gonna do for me? Or like, yeah, hopefully people like this and it's gotta be good for people to like it. It's just like, no, like at the end of the day, like I love making songs and sharing that with people. And if they like it or they don't like it, like it's all kind of part of the process, you know? Yeah, I would love for it to be like a great song that like does something for my career, for me, whatever. But at the end of the day, I don't have control over that. And also at the end of the day, like I love writing songs and I love being creative. And I'm grateful that I was able to spend time doing that, even if it was a waste of time by some people's standards, you know? So I don't know, these are some thoughts floating around in my head. I'm also very hungry and tired. So with that said, I'm gonna sign off. So thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.